Other than being famous and talented singers in their own right, Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith share something else, and that's trauma. Apparently, they've both been victims of a lot of crazy things, with Diddy and Will Smith being at the center of it all. And this was what led them to build the friendship that they have right now. But what exactly happened to them, and how did they bond over this? Without wasting any time, let's get into the truth behind Jaden and Justin's friendship. According to The Things, Justin and Jaden first met in the early 2010s for their Never Say Never collaboration. The song was used in Jaden's movie, Karate Kid, and it went on to be a huge hit, peaking in the top 10 of many charts. It also played a major role in the success of the movie. Even though their meeting was simply for collaboration purposes, Justin and Jaden ended up staying in touch with each other. And over time, they built a really strong friendship. One that's so strong that both their orientations have been questioned because of it. And the most recent questioning came at Coachella this year. In a video that was made of them, Justin and Jaden were seen cozying up to each other after Jaden had surprised Justin with a hug from behind. Justin responded to Jaden's surprise hug by kissing him on the cheek. Justin's and Jaden's interaction with each other raised a lot of eyebrows, even though Justin is happily married to Hailey Bieber and they're currently expecting their first child. Apparently, they both looked too comfortable with each other. And to top it all off, they didn't know that they were secretly being recorded. Now, weeks after this happened, Justin was asked to shed some light on what occurred between him and Jaden. And as you can expect, he didn't make a single comment. Now, there have been a lot of theories going around about why Justin and Jaden have always avoided talking about the real depth of their friendship. And one theory is that it's because it didn't start on the happiest terms, even though, for the most part, we've all been made to believe that it did. Allegedly, the real reason Justin and Jaden are as close as they are today is because of the shared trauma they have thanks to Diddy. At one point, it's no secret that Diddy isn't the perfect celebrity he's tried to make himself out to be. In the last couple of months, a lot of crazy things about what really goes on in his life have been revealed. I'm talking about sexual assault, trafficking, and all sorts of crazy stuff. And allegedly, Justin and Jaden were victims of this too. And as an up-and-coming teen pop star in the late 2000s and early 2010s, Justin made it pretty clear that the one celebrity he wanted to collaborate with pretty badly was Diddy. And no one could fault him for that. Back then, Diddy was one of the biggest stars on the entertainment scene. And pretty much everybody who was anybody wanted to share the spotlight with him. And Justin was no exception. What he didn't know was that sharing a spotlight with Diddy would come at a price he wouldn't want to pay. Supposedly, Diddy did more than just mentor Justin, if you know what I mean. And no one knows how long whatever it is that went on between them lasted. But whatever the case is, it lasted long enough to do a number on Justin. And allegedly, that's why he never talks about their relationship anymore. Even when Diddy got exposed by his ex-girlfriend Cassie, he didn't say a single word. According to In Touch Weekly, a source close to Justin explained that now, all Justin is interested in is distancing himself from Diddy like many other celebrities. Justin doesn't want to publicly talk about Diddy anymore like he did growing up. And if he ever decides to talk about Diddy again, and whatever it is that allegedly went on between them, he would do it at his own time. Now, for where Jaden comes into all this, well, his relationship with Diddy is through his dad, Will. It's no secret that Diddy and Will used to be close friends back in the day. And when I say close, I mean close enough for Diddy to consistently invite Will for his yearly parties that have now been tagged as freak-offs because of the amount of crazy and illegal things that went on there. But there's more. Allegedly, Diddy didn't consistently invite Will to his wild parties just because he felt like it. It was supposedly also because Will had a major role to play in those parties. There are rumors of Will and Diddy being gay partners once upon a time, and that would explain how Will got his invite to Diddy's parties. And even after Diddy and Will's alleged gay relationship ended, that didn't stop Will from being with other men. Sometimes he allegedly went as far as forcing himself on these guys. Jaguar Wright was the person to spill the beans on this. According to her, Will pretends to mentor these younger guys before forcing them into a relationship that leaves them traumatized. Both Meek Mill and Bryshere Y. Gray have allegedly fallen victim to this. And supposedly, there have also been a few times when Will did some really questionable things to Jaden in public too. Like the time he openly kissed him on his lips. This didn't just happen once. The first time it happened was during an interview Will and Jaden did when Jaden was really young. But then, the second time it happened, Jaden was much older. This was in an interview they did after the release of their movie, After Earth. Will and Jaden were asked if there was a distance between their father and son bond, just like there was between the characters they played in the movie. But Will explained that nothing like that existed between them. According to him, he and Jaden are very affectionate with each other. And to prove his point, he decided to kiss Jaden on the lips, even though it was very obvious that Jaden did not want to share a kiss with him. This has to make you wonder, did this upset Jaden? Is it possible that he's is traumatized by it. Obviously, this is a pretty wild conspiracy theory. Will is Jaden's dad, and in some families, kissing on the lips is just normal and what happens. Most likely, Jaden didn't want to kiss his dad because at that age, that was just an awkward and uncool thing for him to do in public. It's honestly a little bizarre to suggest that there was something more sinister going on there, but whatever the case may be, this is part of the alleged reason why Justin and Jaden were able to bond the way they did, at least according to some conspiracy theories. They both had allegedly experienced certain things that were really traumatizing, and because of how private both of them are, they only share the truth with each other. Then again, as I said, this is all just a theory. It's possible that these two are just friends because they get on and nothing as bad as this ever happened. But what do you guys think? Do you believe this conspiracy theory? Or do you think it's just a little too far-fetched? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.